Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the Emperinazar faction event, the teams, high, mid, and low. Also, it's the last stream from my current residence. I'll be moving. It should be, I don't know when to tell you guys that I'll be back or whatever. I don't know. This will be the last stream for sure. Last stream for sure. But will I put out a pre-recorded video over the weekend or on Monday? I don't know. If I get a wild hair and I'm up early, maybe. But definitely not promising it, and it's probably a low chance. I might have to just take the whole weekend off. Maybe most of next week. It depends how everything goes. I'm always thinking negative and pessimistic and, hoping everything falls into place, and then I can be surprised and happy. But it's the way I am. So in my head, we're not going to be streaming again for like a week or so, but it could happen. It could happen like freaking Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. You never know. Depends how quickly I can get my stuff set up, internet going, be in a spot. I don't even know where. I don't even know what it's going to look like right now, like where I'm streaming or anything. Mrs. Cindy has her ideas. I have my ideas. The kids have their ideas. We got to get in there and see how it's going to be. So I don't know. I really don't know. It could be as long as a week. It could be 10 days. It could be 2 weeks. I'm hoping it's only a few days though. We'll see. But set up the stream here, and I'll put in a chapter so you can skip all this nonsense at the beginning. But yeah, last stream from the hood is what I call it. It pretty much is. I think people even living here would say that. It's crazy. It's definitely crazy if you compare it to other places, for sure. Like, I'm sure it's not crazy compared to, for real, horrible places. It's like the most horrible place in this area, which, it's all relative or whatever. Maybe it's not so bad to some of y'all out there, but to me, it's gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. And I'm out of here. Peace, deuces. See ya. Not dealing with this anymore. So putting on playlists. Gems of War live stream, done. Let's say if I do any video in the next, 3 or 4 days, it would be the Monday video, if I can get up super early and everything's still hooked up and I have time. But not promising anything. It'd probably be a really short one just to... You know how YouTube is? I feel like it's already happening, and I've only taken off a couple days. My most recent EverQuest video didn't do very well for some reason, even though it's like every Wednesday. They didn't even miss a day. So, I don't know. I feel like YouTube doesn't like it when you take days off and when you're not doing things you normally do, and they want you to be consistent, so they're punishing me. They already punish me anyway. I feel like I'm shadow banned, and I don't get pushed out there or seen as much as other people. But now they're even punishing me more just because I've taken a couple days off, I feel. So they're not even showing my every Wednesday EverQuest video to the EverQuest people. So we're going to have to remember that part when we are back going, because we're probably going to have to show that we're streaming every day again, doing videos every day again, for them to even show people that normally watch, Right now, there could be people that want to watch this, and YouTube just not even showing it to them, so that's just how it goes. And you gotta be consistent, and people always talk about taking a break and stuff, but that's one of the worst things you can do on here. It sucks. That's why I never do. That's why I'm here every day, and it gets bad if you take days off. But yeah, I've been playing Gems of War still every day. I'm gonna have to get in touch with my guild leader and let him know that I might be a little slacking next week, the end of this week. Okay, did I get everything set up here? I see Sauna, JM Ricks, Mark. Can you share? Yeah, go ahead. I'm not going to do a thumbnail. It's going to be a short stream. Don't let me be here more than an hour, please. I know that we have fun and everything, but I got to get going today for sure. I'm getting the keys today, so it's really crunch time. It's really crunch time getting the keys today, so I can start moving stuff over there to the actual new place. And I got to get all the crap out of here by Tuesday. Really Monday night-ish. So, it's crunch time right now. Okay, I got it. I think. Okay, live. I think I got everything. It is what it is. Let's just go. Let me jump into the chat. Come on, mouse. Come on, mouse. Come on, Swan. What you looking at, Swan? Or what does he say? I always forget. Yeah, it's the last stream of the month. Poop Timber. We're worst month in the last 6 months, but it is what it is. We already know. We kind of figured that out. It was going to be that. But shout out to Sauna for the gifted. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Went to Frank. We know Frank. Thank you so much. We got 1 Patreon member so far. That's cool. It's better than 0. Okay. Hit that like. Turn in your ticket to the train. And I'm going to get going here really soon. Sitting like on my own stream. It's in top chat. Put it in live chat, dummy. Alright. Sauna. OG Thursday. We got Mark. JM Ricks. Funky Town, Texas. How's it going? That's all good, Sauna. Free member. Oh, so we have 2 members. That's right. That's right. We have 1 paid member, 1 free member. You can join over there for free if you want. It might help. It might help, I don't know. I don't know how it works. But it can't hurt. That's for sure, right? So thank you very much. Alright, Emperinazar. Let me put that chapter. So people can skip all that. And it's probably like the 8-minute mark. That's not horrible. That's about average. We'll say Emperinazar. So mostly today we're going to be going over the faction, and then if we have time after that, we'll rant and rave. Maybe. Alright, put in the chapter. Let's go. Sauna running out there. Cape of flowing, sword of shining. Alright, Emperinazar. This faction is expanding. Earn a new troop from the event shop. So, it's a weekend faction event. It's a great time to go to 500. It's a great time to just finish Emperinazar. Get you some renown. Get you a pet for the Associated Kingdom. Get you some stats, maybe. You know how the underworld works, right? There's 38 different factions. They all have their own renown. They can all go to 2,500 renown. That's their max. That's your goal. You do them kind of one at a time. And one of the best times to do it is when there's a weekend faction event. Because you get extra potions, you get extra stats, you have 3 whole days, you get extra sigils. It's the best time to be doing it if you need to do Emperinazar. And Emperinazar is a top 5 easiest pure faction. So it's a really good one. If you don't have it on 500, go check, go see, do you have it on 500 or not? It's still Friday. It's beginning of the day Friday. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. You got time. You usually want to prepare beforehand, get your horde level up, get some treasure, get some chaos shards, get your troops all ready to go for the pure faction. But hopefully you already did that if you're doing Emperinazar. But it's one of the easier ones. It's top 5 easiest, I think. And we'll go over pure faction. And we'll do teams high, mid, and low just for if you're getting all rewards. Maybe you already have it done. Once again, doesn't matter if you have it on if you have it all the way done. 2,500 renown, your level 500 pure faction deathless, all that doesn't matter. Still do the event, still get the rewards. You get resources for every single room you do. You get a chest after every single level and get more there. You get the rewards for the event. Like there's no reason not to do it. Because you got it on 500 and 2,500 renown doesn't mean, oh, now I never have to do that event again. That's not a thing in this game. It's not a thing. You still have to do it. Just like if the class event comes through and you already have the class at 100, you still should do it. You still should do it. It's not a thing in this game. We're never done with doing faction events. We're never done with doing class events. You're never done with anything. For real, I mean, you could continue to do the dungeon forever, even if you have the 2 dragons, because there's going to be more dragons. You always need resources. You always need gold. You always need gems. You always need orbs. You're never going to not need that stuff, so do the events. Alright, where is the event? Here it is. Let's see. Yeah, I've been playing. What am I doing? I guess we'll go down here to start. It's easier to show the teams from the underworld so I don't mess up my sigils for the... But, let's show the shop first. Show the shop. So, if you're trying to get the whole thing done, all rewards, I think you're okay to just do, you want to get the new troop. There's several different people, I always go over this, but, if you're just getting the new troop, you'd buy up to 3. Which I think nobody has the new troop, so almost everybody should buy up to at least 3 to get the Kobold Thief, the new troop. And then there's people that just don't have the weapon, so they'd buy up to 4 to get the weapon. And then there's people that would, you know, they're going to 500. They're trying to get it all the way done. So they would buy up to 7, and then they would buy 7 multiple times. They usually start with like 3 to 5 times, and then eventually you're probably going to have to buy 6, 7, depends how you do. But you do every single room until you get all rewards. And then once you get all rewards, if you're going for 500, you just go straight across, do the least rooms you can after you get all rewards. That's pretty much how it goes. So in the shop, I'm going to buy up to the new troop. Yay, Sonic, you can gift again? Can I? Can I? Let's do it. Let's see if I can. It'll screw up my chat, but earlier the better, I guess. Rain Man's here. I said Funky Town, right? Mark? I thought I saw Anita on the ghost train, so shout out to Anita. Let's see if I can do my gifted that I've been promising all month. Well, since the chatathon. Gift 5 now. Getting the loading. Oh, there it goes! See, I've been trying. I guess they fixed it. My 5 gifted are for the chatathon. It would not let me do it during the chatathon. I tried every single stream after the chatathon and it wouldn't work. And this is the first time it's working. So I went to R.E., Beg for Mercy, George Hill, Cypher, Minotti, and Des the Enforcer. Alright. So R.E. is a lurker slash, I think, maybe EverQuest dude. He might play both. We got Beg for Mercy, Super OG, Gems of War, free to play. We got George Hill. Been here a while, kind of a lurker. Cypher, I don't know that person, but hey, shout out to you. Might be new. And then Des the Enforcer was one of those bright burning candles. That, you know. He is a bright burning candle. What a... I don't know. I'm trying to say that it's night. I'm saying it's a compliment. I don't know. Maybe an achievement hunter. Maybe trying to beat the game. Maybe just playing the game for a little bit. I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen Des in a while, but it's cool. Okay, so buy up to tier 3, get the new troop, which is this guy, Kobold Thief. He's from K-Zeal. That means K-Zeal is the associated faction, or kingdom. Emperinazar is the associated faction to K-Zeal. So that's what's cool about getting Emperinazar to 500 or getting renowned down there. You get a pet, and it's pretty much free. You just gotta, you know, get to 500. I guess it's free, quote-unquote. You don't have to spend gems. Not so many, at least. And then you get a fully ascended pet from K-Zeal. And that's one of the ways to get one without doing pet rescues and stuff. So that's how you can tell which kingdom it's associated to. It's Emperinazar / K-Zeal. So we got the Kobold Thief. He's 12 blue-brown. Goblin Naga. Deal damage to the last enemy boosted by my gold, then either gain an extra turn or gain 20 gold. Stealthy, greedy, deep magic. Normally when these come in, they're not very... It's not like they change the pure faction team, it seems like. I think one... I've used one, maybe. It was, I think, Fell Roost. I used one of the new ones, but most of the time the new ones aren't better than the originals. So, now it seems, anyway. Can anybody think of a new faction troop that was better than anything in the original faction? Like, maybe better than the worst thing in the faction, but never something you're like, yes, I'm glad I got that. Now I can do pure faction. It, like, almost never happens. But yeah, you do every single room. I do it in treasure multiplier order. You can do whatever you want. No big deal. I feel like there's no harm in doing it in treasure multiplier order. It's kind of like picking highest miles in the journey event or picking the hardest fight in a holiday event. There's no harm, no foul. You can't go wrong if you do it that way. There's theories out there on, oh, it doesn't matter this or that, but if you want to make sure you're doing it the right way and you can't be going wrong at all, like pick highest treasure multiplier. There's 1.1, there's 1.3, there's 1.15, there's 1.3. So I would probably pick this room first after this room. It's 1.3 and it's an ultra rare room. Mark with the 2 just because. Thank you so much, man. I'm gonna need it. You know, everything's going up next month. Everything's costing more. So that helps a lot, dude. Thank you so much. It all adds up. And let's go take a look at the pure faction. I usually do that first. It's kind of hard to remember, like I say, but on my channel, there should be pure faction for Emperinazar if you look for it. Go to the channel, type in, you know, Emperinazar pure, and you should find it somewhere on a stream, on a pre-recorded video. I can't remember where I did it, but should be there somewhere, I hope. I think most, like 90% of the ones I have done, I did a video or a stream on. Alright, here we go. Whoops, dummy. It's the total wrong button. Yeah, I've still been playing pretty much the same as I've been playing. I just play at night, pretty late, get everything done. Actually, hold on. Let's go there. Where is it? Up here? Yeah. Let's go there. Let's do this. Why do I got one going right now? Did I not have this one done? Oh, it's on 500. I'm fine. Okay. So I think we've gone over this before because it's still here. So Kobold Magi. Kobold. Emperinazar. Emperinazar. That's what I did, I think, to do the pure faction. She, I think, is the main thing. Like, she's my main thing. Yeah, timestamp. Emperinazar / pure / start. Alright. Got it, thank you. So when I do the high level team, I'll need another one. She's my main thing. She gives 2 life and magic to all allies and matching 4 or more gems. She gives life to all allies, summon a random kobold, then either gain an extra turn or summon another kobold. So I think the trick to this one is they can't kill you. It's not like you can get a bunch of magic from this, but it's really pretty slow. I don't know, I don't remember if I like counted on that or not, but it is a nice little thing that happens along the way. But mostly you're counting on these summons. And you're giving life to your whole team. Like, if one goes down, you give life to the rest of your team and you summon something in. You got 2 of them. So 2 ways to summon. 2 things giving magic. So it's kind of double. Give 2 life and magic to all allies and magic 4 or more gems. So you want to match 4 or more gems, I guess. So this guy could eventually hit pretty hard if... I think I just have him here for, like, coloration. Using red. So we're not using only 2 different troops. Deal damage to an enemy boosted by skulls and either gain an extra turn or create 7 skulls. Start battles with 50% mana. Summon a kobold. Are all the kobolds from this faction? Or is there kobolds outside of this faction? I think they're all from this faction, huh? Morning, goody! But this is my pure team. Give it a spin. Hopefully you like it. I guess I could do a fight with it if you... We don't really have a ton of time, but you'd go straight across the middle. We're on 500 right now. What would I be doing mostly? Should I do Nisha? Yeah. Alright, we'll try it. We'll do 1 fight. See how it goes. Hopefully y'all, get it done if you don't have it done. Hopefully everything sounds good on my end. Alright, he takes skulls because you don't want to get hit by skulls. He dodged or something, then hit me right back with skulls. Nice. Alright, destroy a column. I think I usually... You're hoping you gain magic here, and you gain magic off the Emperinazar. We got this guy, does damage boosted by skulls, +2, nice. Might just take out these blocks. Alright, we got more skulls. It's only +2 though, I guess we might as well. Well, he could create more skulls, that would suck. I might wait a second. Let's at least get one of our Emperinazars up. Emperinazara. In case something bad happens. So he's either gonna create skulls or gain an extra turn. So I think it's a good time to cast him. Oh, are you kidding me? So he created skulls and gave them an extra turn. Nice. Did the complete opposite. I think I might cast this. Let's see. It's quite a bit of life. It's almost as much life as they hit you with skulls. Ow. Alright, green would be great. Didn't have any. There it is. Alright, our bottom one's up. I almost just want to cast them to keep my life up. Ooh, got an extra turn. Nice. Let's keep them going. I'm playing defensively here. If we see green, we're going to take it. I feel like we're falling a little bit behind, though. Green, brown. Okay. +2. Afraid I'm going to give them a bunch of skulls again. I'll keep doing this. Alright, I'm just going to take the skulls this time. We got red. 1, 2, 3. That's not bad. What's this thing doing? Stealing life. Great. And we got fairy fire. Are they going to steal from my first one? Watch them do it. Oh, of course. Alright, we need green bad. Green. Green, 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 green. Green, 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 or brown. Of course not. Let's take it while we got it. Green and brown, green and brown. We have any? No, we got yellow, which we don't even use. Let's hit this Entangle Gem. Maybe it'll hit their first slot. Of course not. Got an extra turn, though. We could do this now. Just trying to keep them alive. I don't know. Like, your first guy is going to be stronger than anything you would summon in, I think. Alright, let's just try this dude. Okay, extra turn. Nice. Extra turn again. Nice. Let's take that green. Okay, hit me. Hit me pretty good there. Green and brown, come on. Ouch. 67. We need green or brown, bad. Let's go with this before he dies. Man, this is slow, but it's okay. We're gonna be okay. Green and brown. Red. There's some brown. Are we gonna give them skulls? Nope. Here's a green. Okay, there we go. Nice. Bang. Bang. Oh, he missed. Stupid dodge. I better cast this before it dies. It's gaining magic, hopefully. If you don't get an extra turn, you gain magic. So, that's how you could tell. Should I try to keep him alive? I think you gain more life. Do you gain more life? We need more extra turns. Take some green. That second guy is not my favorite. I don't know. I feel like he's been doing more harm than good. We got it. Okay. Need to be casting the first guy more so he can gain more magic and... let's go here. Oh, they got him. And they turned me into a frog! No way! Dude. We can summon. It's not the end of the world. Just they turned me into a stupid frog, though. Alright, what's this guy do? 83 damage to the last enemy? Okay, it's that guy. I don't think I leveled him yet. I forgot. As long as we escape this fight with 4 troops, should be alright. It's just taking forever. Got a frog. Kill that guy finally. Now they're hitting my... They got 1,000. That one has 1,000 HP. See that? This is like max. I want to get rid of her for real. Start working on her. This is taking forever. Alright. Last enemy. Oops. Guess we just do it. Taking forever does not mean it's hard. But... You know? Okay, green and brown, come on. We have nothing. Let's take blue. I need some skulls or something. Got an extra turn there. Like our first guy dying kind of sucks, because he was kind of building magic. Now we're kind of back to square one. Let's do this again. Do that. Okay. Of course this is taking forever. The day that I'm trying to go quickly. Hit me with skulls, okay. Green, I guess. Played Puzzle Quest last night. Let's just pull this dummy to the front and kill it. Oh, so close. I'm getting better at that game. I feel like I know what to do now a little bit more. I got way more little minion dudes. I think I have like 6 or 7 of them now. I got a rat. Like Allie's been saying, get a rat or a cat. I got a rat. And then, I got, my followers are kind of leveled up a little bit. Like, I did the side quests for the followers. I got new equipment. I've been, like, forging equipment. I got some more blue equipment. I got some new spells. The thing about playing offline, then people don't get to see all that part. But I didn't want to be a scrub for every single stream. Nice! What is wrong with... What is going on? Green and brown, come on. See how we're not in any trouble, though? Our bottom 2 troops have 1,000 HP. Like, we're gonna be okay. It's just very slowly... very slow. Alright, I'm taking skulls. We gotta do damage. I almost want them to kill that frog. Yeah, and they keep giving me nothing, because I only have green and brown, and that's it. So I only have 2 colors. Crow's here. What up, Crow? Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Let's not take the purple, because that will give them skulls. We cast the dumb frog. I really want to kill her. It's a good hit. It's only got 52 attack, though. They've been draining my attack or something. Magic just isn't happening. Tangle. It's like a war of attrition. They did another frog, bro! What is going on? I should have killed her first. Maybe we just had a bad second fight. It's not always going to be the same. For everybody. Like your second fight's not always going to be against a stupid hag that turns you into a frog. Alright, we got another kobold here. As long as we have one Emperinazar, we should be okay. They keep turning me into a freaking frog. It's just bad luck. What's the chance? It's like a 33% chance. So I'm just saying I got a bad second fight. I think that's what's going on. This won't always happen. I got my first guy back, or my second guy. Okay. Let's do this first. Do this second. This is not a good commercial for my team. But the second fight, stupid hag. Stupid Sapphira. This is probably the hardest second fight you can have. It's gotta be. You got a true damage, stealing life. You got this thing stealing magic, which is like the best counter to what you're trying to do here. Stealing your attack, your other way to do damage. And then if it doesn't do one of those two things, it turns you into a toad. This is like the best counter to our whole strategy. This enemy team. We're gonna end up with like all frogs. Alright, she's dead. Okay, just the stupid hag now. If we can get out of here with an Emperinazar, we still got this. And it will be fine. If she turns that last one into a frog, I'm gonna bite my controller. She picks if it's a 33% chance, and if it's a 33% chance on top of a 25% chance, and she turns my last Emperinazar into a frog, then I'm gonna be pretty mad. That's kind of crazy. Alright, green, brown, yellow. Let's go. Nothing. Alright, here she goes. Are you going to go a 33% chance on top of a 25% chance? Are you going to? Let's see. Oh, she tried. She tried. She got that 25%. She tried it. You're trying to piss me off. She got the 25% chance, but not the 33%. She got the harder one on me. Hit me with skulls. Almost there. One more shot. Let's go. Get out of here. Sheesh. So we'd still be good. We'd still be good. We got 4 troops. We still have a summoner. Those frogs could die. We could summon in kobolds. That was just a horrible second fight. If you see that second fight, you might want to kill the hag first. Like, that was my mistake. Maybe hag and then Sapphira. I just didn't kill them in the right order. My second fight was bad. But I feel confident I can make it through the whole thing. As long as you have an Emperinazar. So, it's all good. Just put 2 of those on the bottom of your team and whatever you want on the top 2 slots. You're probably going to lose the top 2 slots anyway. But I had the scatter damage dude and then the skull dude. So that was pure faction. Let's go do high, mid, and low for the faction event. Which y'all probably already know. Is this my pure faction? Why'd I have... Oh, you know what? I already had a fight. Okay. So that's what happened. Here's my actual pure faction team. Not that this guy's any better, but... You know what? I had a fight, and I lost my first troop, and I summoned in the scatter damage dude. So, either way. 2 kobolds with 2 Emperinazars, or that scatter damage dude and a kobold would probably be fine. Maybe you put the kobold up top and the scatter damage dude in second, so you can build magic. It's one of those. It's some combination of that, though. You leave out the new guy, and you leave out whatever the other one is. But this is the key to victory, and it's gonna be slow, but You can do it. As long as you have one of these. But anyway, let's do the teams for the event. We got yellow, we got brown. What's that? What do you guys... What's the first thing that pops into your head? You could do Stellarix, Triple Takshaka. Stellarix, Triple Takshaka. Do we have Kafru? Yeah, you can do Kafru if that's your thing, if you like that. I think Kafru would be good early. I think Stellarix Triple Kafru would be good early. And if you're trying to go super deep, you might want to switch to Takshaka. Once your Stellarix stops one-shotting, or two-shotting, I would switch to Takshaka. That way, you still have a chance if you lose your Stellarix. Because Kafru just stands there picking his nose, wiping his butt. You know, looking at the sky, picking a daisy. If Stellarix dies, he's horrible by himself. Takshaka, though, could solo the entire thing by itself. So, that's what I would say. If you're going to be super bougie, super high level, do Stellarix, Triple Kafru. Up until Stellarix stops one-shotting, maybe, and then switch into Takshaka just in case. But otherwise, if you don't have Stellarix, you would do Guard's Avatar and Circuit and Hadley. And we're talking high-level team here, so if you don't... I'm even saying, like, if you don't have Stellarix, I'm giving you a caveat, even. So hopefully you have Guard's Avatar, Circuit and Hadley, or else you're not hot, you know, you're mid-level. Something like that, you know. We got yellow, we got brown. You would do probably Harpy Mage. With the H. This is just a good team for any faction where you can do yellow or brown. So anytime you see yellow or brown, you could pop this team in. You could save it on your team. One of your teams, save it. And then just copy-paste it over anytime you see yellow or brown. Get it done quick. Weapon, you could just do your wand. Or even Mountain Crusher, Essence of Evil. It's no big deal if you don't have the wand. But we're doing high level, so you should. Throw this at the bottom. Throw this like right there. And then class, whatever you want, for real. Bard would be good. Titan would be good. And then, Knight, I guess, if you want to level Knight. We'll do Knight. There's probably some people that don't have Knight leveled. And this guy does 50% start for Knight. Then you got all yellow. And you got lots of brown. So, yellow, brown, minus purple's fine. Cold Bold Banner, the Emperinazar. Emperinazar. Easy to remember. Do your guard medals. And let's go fight. Alright, let's see what y'all are saying real quick. Let me put that chapter in. I'll put it in after I see what y'all are saying. What do we got here? Good morning, Goody. Thank you so much, Anita, for the gift. It went to Molar Medic. Molar Medic was here when I was doing my new account playthrough. Chad with the 2. With a 2, with a 2, with a 2. Been here for 40 freaking months. Sauna with another one. Shining it up. Flapping it. That sounds bad. Sorta shining. Cape of flapping. You know. So we got Sauna out there. We got Mark out there. Sauna powering up. Chad's out there. Anita's out there. Usual suspects standing in a row. Getting there. We're seeing like how tall they are. You know, we're telling them to say something so we can hear what their voice sounds like. You know. Somebody farts. Train is moving. You had 3 ads already, dude? Hold on a second. Let me look into that. Monetization. Conservative. What the... How is that conservative? Lower earnings potential, less interrupted viewer experience. And Mark had 3 ads so far. That's strange. Why would they do that? Goody says, what % done with move are you so far? You know, I still got 4 days, and we don't even have access to the building yet, but... Like, there's a closet empty here. There's stuff packed there. There's drawers empty here. There's drawers empty there. I went through my clothes. All the kitchen cabinets are empty. There's boxes in the living room. It's pretty much a mess right now, but stuff is packed. Like one of the kids' closets are empty. Yeah, that's about it. But I mean, it's somewhat. I don't know, probably less than 25%, but you know how it goes. It's usually everything happens in the last 2 or 3 days. U-Haul for 2 days. Which I don't even know if I need it for 2 days, but I just made sure, just in case. Get the keys today, but later today. Once I get the keys, man, I'll probably bump that up to a good 40% or something. That's how this team goes. Let's run away so we can show a mid-level team. Here's the team code for the high-level team. I think I forgot to put the stupid chapter in. I was looking at ads. Yep. Dang it. Imp. It's alright. It's our last stream before we move. Who cares? I'll just guess. I feel like people that are here are here. People that watch after, watch after. I don't think putting chapters is bringing more people. I don't think people are actually appreciating it, except for the people that already appreciate it, you know? I don't think like somebody's watching the stream for the first time and being like, "Oh, he's got chapters. I'm subscribing." I doubt that that's happening. Chad, you're done. Good job. Crow is here. There's that Patreon link. We're doing it, Goody. Join Patreon. I don't know what to do. I really don't know either. It probably won't really start up until October. I just wanted to get it going. I don't even know. There's probably nothing on there for you to even do, except for to join. Crow said I had Princess Fizzbang on my Gabo team, but once I started using them for my teams by 3 times my HP and armor, I had to fire her. Yeah. Yeah, I've been playing without y'all. That's a lot of damage. Goody says your team's getting Captain... Crow says, are the rewards for this faction event worth being turned into a frog? Right? Finding a princess to turn you back with a kiss. Don't tell Mrs. Sinny, right? Theo and Mandragora would be a really good team. Yeah. I'm royalty? Let's see. I was a frog, and then she kissed me, yep. I'm reading chat now, yep. Goody says back when he would chase waterfalls instead of sticking to the rivers and the streams he was used to. Ruby and 3 Talk Shakas, that's another one. Just like I said before we did this team. It's same concept. Anything with 3 Talk Shakas, anything with 3 Pharaoh Cafroos, it's kind of one of those teams. So if you do the Ruby weapon with 3 Talk Shakas, it's the same thing as doing Stellarix. Stellarix is better and hits harder, but Ruby's good. It's probably the second best thing to Stellarix. Stellarix just loops back into itself and it hits super hard. Like, even though it's doing physical, it's almost better than doing true damage that hits so freaking hard. That's how crazy hard it hits. Like, it's probably the only physical damage troop in the game that I would pick over a true damage troop, you know? Like, Tesla's awesome, the Ruby weapon's awesome. The only troop in the game I would pick over a true damage troop is Stellarix. there you go, Guard's Avatar, just in case you don't have Stellarix. Maybe you don't have the Ruby Weapon. Maybe you don't have 3 Takshakas, you only got 1. Maybe you only have 1 Pharaoh Caffroo or something. There you go. Here's the good old classic Guard's Avatar team that will never fail you. Alright, let's try mid-level. So legendary, no mythics. We got yellow and brown. Yoke the Ham is here. What are we going to do for yellow and brown? I'm going to try to pick a legendary to build around. Okay, yellow, you can always do like Divine Ishbala, Keelan, if you like that. You got Ember Claw, which is kind of similar. We could do that, maybe. Here, let's do this. As the Ruby Weapon isn't a high level, is it? We could pick the Ruby Weapon. We could show Allie's team, but dollar store version of it. And you just do, this is the dollar store, Stellarix. You can do this. Pretty similar. I think it works. We'll try it. As far as class goes, I would probably just do Titan so I can get some brown for my weapon. Four times Dust Devil, so you're gonna do 20 damage. Banner! We got all kinds of red and yellow, red at least. I'll probably go with brown for the other color, just for the weapon. Red, brown. Minus purple's cool. Alright, let's see how this goes for our mid-level team. I think it's going to be okay. I'll show the team code now. And let me put in the chapter now. Imp mid. We'll say 47. 5. Okay. Dust Devil. Yeah, later today I get the keys. Gotta give them a bunch of money, though. Bunch of money. See, pretty much same thing. As long as that Ruby Weapon is filling on first turn. What you have, you're gonna have potions and Explode Potion and Enchant Potion and 3 Ember Claws going off. So it should fill a lot of the time at least. Let's do one more fight. See if it does it again. Keys to the new castle, yeah. Yeah, Takshaka is a mythic. See, once again, filled it up. Same thing. Emberclaw's pretty much better than Caffroo, because Emberclaw can do something if your weapon dies. Emberclaw can still maybe win the fight. Caffroo just can't. It's annoying. Like, you might squeak it out but it'll take a long time. So you gotta be careful using Caffroo for everything all the time. It's not supposed to be used for everything all the time. Once things get harder, you should switch into something else. Even if it's just triple Emberclaw. Because at least this guy can do damage, blow up a row, it's doing true damage, you know? Caffroo just changes a color to brown. Eventually you could win, but it's very annoying. It's very slow and annoying. And then the next fight, you just have Caffroos. I'd rather have 3 Ember Claws than 3 Caffroos going into the next fight. Let's say your Ruby Weapon dies to Death Mark or something. You're just effed. You got Caffroo. But it is fast early. I'm not a Caffroo hater. You gotta use them in the right spot. Is Shaka a mythic? If not, what's the play? Upgrade to mythic ASAP or keep 3 and ascend? It is a mythic, so you don't have to ascend. But that is a situation that does happen as far as like King Gobtruffle and stuff like that. You want to keep 2 of them until you have enough to fully ascend it and still have 2 of them, type of deal. What's something else you use 3 of? Like Emberclaw, for example. That would be a good example. You need like 6 copies to ascend it to mythic. But you want 3 copies if you're using it all the time. You would keep 3 copies and not ascend it until you had like 10 copies or something. Then you would ascend it. It's probably 9. It might be 9 or 8, but just to play it on the safe side, I'm saying 10. It's easier in the underworld with like Queen Beatrix and King Gobtruffle because you can just keep opening portals, but... Alright, what's a low-level team? I'm running away because I'm not playing the event. I'm just showing teams for the event. You would not run away. You would do every single room. I already showed the team code. We got yellow and brown. What would we do here for low level? You do triple finesse Nimbus bow. You got triple defiance axe of the north. Those are the first 2 things. You got gargoyle. So the things that come to mind. I'm gonna try to go super fast because I always take forever. You got Bork. You got Bork. You got gargoyle. You got finesse. You got force. No. Gargoyle, finesse, defiance. Harpy mage, Bork. Hexrat isn't too bad. Can hit all enemies. Just gonna keep clicking down and try to see if I can see stuff. Oh, you got this guy. Not bad. You could do Geomancer, 50% startle. No. You got Shocktopus. If they happen to be the same color, you could do Shocktopus and Pandalista. There's some options, but I'd probably just do Gargoyles or Finesse. My new account never really got the Finesse team going, though, honestly. It's kind of like RNG. Does the Nimbus Bow pop up? Does the Staff of Storms pop up? But it could still work without those, but... It's one thing I kind of learned with my new account. Like, the Guardians are maybe more early mid these days. Got Satite Warrior, which isn't bad. You could build your armor up and do like a Rowan type of deal. But which one am I going to show? Do any of those pique your fancy? Could do Clockwork Sphinx and Satite Warrior. I don't know, let's show it, I guess. Got this. You got this. This is low level. I already mentioned a bunch of other ones, though, too. Got that. And then probably Harpy Mage. She's not legendary. Doesn't matter, she uses the same color. She's going to get up on second turn no matter what. She's enchanted. She starts with 75% mana. It's okay. That order's probably fine. So you give armor to an ally, deal scatter damage equal to the ally's armor. I might put this in second slot and then cast it on this and make sure this doesn't get hit. Okay, so we need a banner. We need brown for sure. We have brown, purple, red, yellow, green. So we're only missing blue. So we just minus blue. Narrow it down. We can do brown, green. We can do brown, red. Brown, red's pretty good. I think that's the way to go. Petrified Banner, Hellcrag. Titan's probably good. Brown Storm. It should work. It's just like Rowan team. You just, instead of Leprechaun, you got Harpy Mage. Instead of Rowan, you got Satite Warrior. Just cast on your highest armor dude, which is probably your hero. Let me do a chapter, show the team code, show a fight. And then I'm about to get out of here. We're getting close to the hour mark. I just wanted to show y'all this. I'll try to rant a little bit at the end here for you. 55. I'll say 30 because I'm gonna mute for a sec. Oh, you can't get the cosmic or the gem dragons without Dragonite, but you can get other dragons like Ishtara or what's other dragons? Elamagrim. Like there's other dragons that aren't. The Void Dragon's pretty good. What's the best dragon that's not a gem dragon or a cosmic dragon? Maybe the Void Dragon. Alright, so we can cast this on, like, green and get up Versatite Warrior. Now everything's up. We probably don't need to boost too much, but later on you might need to. So you want to give... Like, this gives your whole team armor. Then you would cast this on itself. And then you would cast this on the hero. It's just like Rowan, except for you're picking your hero as the one to give a bunch of armor to, and then you're casting Tight Warrior on your hero, and it should wipe out all the enemies. We'll do one more fight. Use your guard medals. Wang Long, yeah. Elder Dragon. Void Dragon, yeah. So chests aren't, but crafted are mythic. Yeah, Dragonite dragons are the gem dragons and the cosmic dragons. Go ahead and do this. And we probably can just do this real quick. Oh, I should have boosted. It's fine. We'll pick green. Oh, I'll pick brown. And skulls, whatever. Let's just do green, get it up. So I should have boosted there. Got overconfident, not using my guard medals. Tight Warrior is definitely not as strong as Rowan, but it does something similar. Guess I'll buy ingots for gold. Oops. I think I already showed the team code, right? I hope I did. Let's just finish it off. So I had this, You're about to rant because of Puzzle Quest 3? I just thought it would be boring if I just kept being such a noob and only playing it once a week. We did that for the first, like, 4 streams. So... if you want to see me be a noob, just watch the first 4. And then I'm still a semi-noob. So I'm going to build my armor this time. We'll pick red or yellow. Get up our Cog. Cast the Cog on itself. Then cast the Tight Warrior on our hero. Bang. So don't even take that long. Let's finish it off so I can show the team code again. Alright, Vishal got a notification. Nice. It was a membership. See what you guys do? See what you guys do with those gifted? You bring more people to the stream, too. They get a whole other notification. I didn't even know that. I mean, I knew it, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together. That's... if we gifted, like... people get, like, it pops up on their screen that they got gifted, right? And they're like, oh yeah, Sinnycool streaming. Then they come watch it. Isn't that sweet? Like, it's even better than I thought. Gifting. Let's cast this on itself. Let's do this. Ooh, they're still alive, but, whatever. They're dead now. Dude, I had this experience yesterday. I was switching the electric over. And you guys ever get on the phone with, like, a salesman? It's one of those rants. I think that's going to be the good rant for today. You took a break on Gems of War studying for a yearly exam? I can't, Anyway, I showed the team code, right? That's Emperinazar. High, mid, and low, and pure. Deathless would probably just be some sort of High King Iron Gut CT deal. But yeah, I called the other day to change the electric, like to put it in my name, because they want the electric in my name before they hand me the keys, because they don't want to be paying for electric while I'm there, I guess, whatever. So I had to call and change it to my name. And it sucks, dude. You call, and it's such an easy thing. You can do it on the internet, right? I'm pretty sure you can do it on the internet. But the lady, like my new landlord, was like, don't do it on the internet. Please call, because sometimes when you do it on the internet, it just doesn't go through something. She probably had a bad experience with somebody doing it on the internet, or somebody lied to her or something. I don't know. But she wanted me to call them, so I called them because she asked me to. So I called, which was my mistake, but somebody asked me to, so I did it. And you know, it's so simple, dude. Put the electric in my name. Here's my name. Here's whatever other information you need about, you know, making sure I'm me. Here's the address. All right? They check all that stuff. It's all good. Boom. Should be in my name. It should take, what, 3 minutes? It's so stupid, though. They start transferring you to different people, and they don't tell you whether it's in your name or not yet. So it seemed like everything was done within the first 2 or 3 minutes. Like, it was probably already in my name in the first 2 or 3 minutes. But I kept on saying, hey, is it in my name now? They're like, well, you have to go through the process, and I got to transfer you over to this other person, and they're going to ask you some more questions, and then we'll be done with the process. I'm like, okay, that's cool, I guess. I already talked to an automated thing, and then the automated thing brought me to you. Like, I gave the automated thing all my information. So, and it was like, the automated thing is like, here, give me all your information so that it's faster when you get to the person. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. So I figured I'd give all my information to the automated thing. Get switched over to a person. They'd be like, boop, it's in your name. All right, see ya. No, that's not how it goes. So you're on the automated thing. You give all your information. That takes a couple minutes. They send you to a real person. They just take the same information again. They, like, verify it. They're, like, saying every number 2-3 times, making sure. So they're, like, double-checking the... Why do they even have the automated thing? They might as well just send you straight to the real person. Because they do the same thing again. Like, double-check it. So I'm, like, going through it again. Just saying the same stuff over again. They're saying it back to me. I'm like, geez Louise, like, this is already starting to get on my nerves. So we do that whole rigmarole, and I'm like, okay, so is it in my name or what? She's like, well, I gotta send you to this other person. They're gonna finish the process. They'll finish the process, and once the process is over, it'll be in your name, and you'll be all set. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you sending me to another person again? But I didn't get to say too much because they just sent me to another automated thing. Then the automated thing's like asking me all the questions again. Now I'm getting a phone call. I'm giving the automated things like saying stuff again. I'm like, okay, now I'm on another automated thing. So I'm talking like the third thing. Then the automated thing sends me to another person. Another real person. And he's asking me all the same questions, verifying and stuff. I'm like, geez, is it in my name or not? He's like, then he starts talking, trying to sell me cable. Like, why are you trying to sell me? I called electric company. I called the electric company, and you're trying to sell me cable. They start trying to sell me cable. It was a really good deal and stuff, but I'm like, hey, bro, I just want to put the electric in my name. That's all I called you for. I'm not trying to buy the cable. Yeah? He kept talking about cable. Here, like, sales pitching me about cable. Like, it's only this much a month, and you get it for this long, and you're not even signing a contract, and you can opt out at any time, and the equipment comes from this and that, and, you know, what day do you need it turned on, and what day, blah, 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 and yada, yada, and how many people do you got, and how many devices do you use, and blah, 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 and yada, yada. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to, is the electric in my name, bro? Is it in my name? Well, once we get through the process here, you should be all set. But I still got a few more questions to ask you. I'm like, okay, is there going to be some, like, electric questions after this, or are we just talking about cable now? He's like, well, how many devices and this many megabits a second, and how many people are going to be using you want Wi-Fi, and how many cable, and cable, and Wi-Fi, and devices, and megabits, and cable, and Wi-Fi, and megabits, and, like, dude, that sounds like a great deal, right? But when I called you, I was just I'm thinking about cable when I'm calling you. And somebody told me to call you, and I just want to switch the cable into my name. Is the cable in my name or not, dude? Well, once we get through this process here, you'll be all set. But we gotta ask you a couple more questions. This cable's such a good deal, bro. This cable, it's only like this much a month, and you get this many megabits. I'm like, dude, is the electric in my name or not? Well, right now, I can't tell you yes or no, but once we get through the process, you'll be all set. Once we ask you a few more questions about cable, megabits, cable, megabits, cable, 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 megabits, cable. I'm like, bro, I called about electric. I'm like, what's your name, dude? He said it's Percy. He said he's telling me his whole life story after that. He's trying to sell me hard, dude. He's trying to sell me this cable. It wasn't even a bad deal, but I called about electric. My mind's on electric. I don't give a crap about cable right now. I just want to. I'm in a hurry. I'm doing stuff. Like the bus is coming. I got to go get a kid. I just want to get off the phone. I thought this would take like 3 minutes or 2 minutes. I waited till the last second anyway. I just want to get this over with. Is it in my name or not, dude? I don't care about your stupid cable. Sounds like a good deal. I know they're making you do this. Is this recorded right now? He said, yeah. I said, Percy did a great job trying to sell me cable, but I called for electric. This is kind of annoying. I'm on like the 4th person I'm talking to, and here Percy is trying to sell me cable when I called about electricity. That would be like calling to buy a car, and somebody's trying to sell you a paint job or some wheels or something. I just want the car. I don't want the paint job or the wheels or the whatever, lawnmower or airplane. I want a freaking car. I want to switch my name. I want the cable to be in my name. That's it. It sounds so simple. What is wrong with you? Trying to sell me cable now. I don't want your cable. Eventually, I'm like, I don't want your cable. Is the electric in my name, yes or no? Well, you know, after we go through the process and, you know, you'll be all set. And he starts talking about cable again. I'm like, Percy. Master P. Is the electric in my name or not, bro? I know you have a hard job. He starts talking about his neighbors. My neighbors are so loud. I'm like, I feel you, dude. We're probably more alike than you think. I'm not trying to be mean. I know this isn't... You're not trying... You know, your boss is making you do this or whatever. You're trying to be a salesman. You know, he did really good, everybody, on the recorded line. He did really good. He tried very hard. He tried very hard. His neighbors suck. My neighbors suck. His name is Percy. I called him Master P. He said people used to make fun of him in school for his name. I said, well, it's a cool name, bro. I wish I was Percy. That's a cool name. I don't worry about your name. Your neighbors suck. My neighbors are loud. We're same. It's cool. Your life story, cable, megabits, whatever. Is the electric in my name? Yes or no? He wouldn't tell me. He just kept saying, you'll be all set after we go through the process. After I get all your information again and I get you signed up for cable, we'll be all good to go. Eventually, I hung up on him because he kept talking about cable. That's what I'm trying to say on the phone. Like, dude, I've already talked to like 4 people, okay? Are you listening? Recorded line that no one ever listens to. I had to talk to 4 different people just to get my name, the electricity put in my name. Is that crazy? I think it's crazy. Now he's trying to sell me cable. I told him no, and then he tried to sell it to me again. And then I told him no, and they tried to sell it to me again. And then I asked if the electricity was my name or not. He wouldn't tell me yes or no. Then he tried to sell me cable again. And then I asked if the electricity is my name, yes or no. Then he told me his life story. Then he tries to sell me cable, and then he won't tell me again. Then I asked the electricity in my name, yes or no. And then he starts talking about cable again. And that's when I just hung up the phone. I was like, dude. Then I get a text, and it says electricity's in my name, so... I guess it was all good. I should have just looked at my phone sooner because I think I got the text like halfway through the sales pitch. So it's my own fault, but he kept talking about freaking cable, man. What the heck? This is electricity. I called the electricity company, and somehow they were selling me cable. Which I know, like, you're moving, so they want to, let's make the moving process seamless. Make this moving process seamless. Save some megabits, bruh. Get off the phone. Like, just put it in my name, man. Weird. Alright, let's see what y'all were saying. Moving from a hood to a ghetto. I hope not. I hope not. Vault and new Mythic next weekend? Classics here. Yeah, I probably won't do the spoilers tomorrow, so that's good info. Don't need to do that stuff if you're an immigrant. This dude had a cool voice, too. He's, like, from like, England or something. Vishal says, oh, my next weekend is wholly scheduled, huh? New anime, vault event, and other game grinding, whatnot. Goody says, I assume those are all gem dragons, so I also assume if I have no gem dragons to buy an egg first, buy the others specifically. I made a video on it, I think, Goody. The Dragonite video. I don't know if I talked about like which dragons to get first, but Stellarix is the one you want to get, so Cosmic Dragon. So the one that costs 550. If you don't have any eggs, open the random Cosmic eggs, the 550 ones, until you get at least 2 or 3. And then you would maybe target down the other 3 via the new thing where the dragons are rotating in the Soul Forge. You got to get at least 3 of them, though, before you start doing that. Probably 4 or 5, really. Vishal says, I'm actually have 1,300 Dragon, I say, but I don't know what to do. I have no dragons that came in the Soul Forge except 1, Ruby Wrath. So you just want to open Cosmic Eggs until you get 3 different dragons, maybe 4, maybe 5, and then you would start targeting down the last 1 or 2 of the Cosmic Dragons. Go all in on either Cosmic or Gem. Don't be going back and forth opening one or the other. Like they're right here. Here it is. The 2 of y'all are talking about it. Soul Forge. Troops, right? I haven't done this in a while. Alright, so you got Gem Dragon Egg and you got Cosmic Dragon Egg. Cosmic Dragon Egg is for Stellarix. Gem Dragon Egg is for Diamantina. You don't get them, but you get the dragons that make them, like Captain Planet. You need 6 different colored dragons. There's 6 colors in the game. There's 6 different dragons of each color. And you got to get all 6, and then you got to craft some weapons, and then you got to get even more Dragonite. But the beginning of it, the start of it, is getting the 6 different colored dragons. So you would keep opening these eggs right here, the 550 Dragonite eggs. You would get a yellow dragon, okay? And then you open another one, and you get a purple dragon. And then you open another one, you get a green dragon. Well, if you open another one, you could get a yellow, a purple, or a green again. So then it becomes the game of, do you want to target them down via this thing here? Where'd it go? This one, which is 2,000 Dragonite, but you get that dragon, and it rotates every week. Which this is a gem dragon. You can tell because it has like a gem right there. It's like a gem. So you don't want the gem dragon. So you wouldn't craft this. Unless it's the last one you need for Diamantina, maybe. But then once you have all 6 colored dragons by doing that, either you're opening these eggs over and over and over and over until you get the 6 different colored dragons. Or you're opening like these until you get 4 or 5 different colored dragons. Then you finish it off by waiting until the dragon you need is in the Soul Forge right here. Because this won't be Tapasarth next week. It'll be a different dragon. Either a gem or a cosmic dragon that we haven't seen yet. Once you get all the colored dragons for the cosmic dragons, you go here. And there's like a weapon. Can't remember which one is for which. But you got Decaying Orbit. You got Lunar Tide. See all the dragons there? So you got the purple one, the blue one, and the green one. So you need those to make this weapon. So that's the one. So that's a cosmic dragon, right? So that would be one of the weapons you would need to craft for Stellarix. But you also need the purple, the blue, and the green dragon first, before you can craft this weapon. You got Solar Winds here. That's the other one, I think. So that's the brown, the red, and the yellow dragon. Plus the weapon. You need those to craft the weapon. So then you need Solar Winds and Lunar Tide. And that will get you the Decaying Orbit. Right? These 2 now make this one. And then to get Stellarix. Like it shows you, if you work it backwards, you could figure it out on your own, right? Troops. Back to troops. Stellarix. So you see here what you need. You can work it backwards if you really needed to. So to get Stellarix, what do you need? Right? You need the Decaying Orbit. It's right there. So now, okay, I need the Decaying Orbit. Where's that at? It's in weapons. Okay, what do I need to get the Decaying Orbit? Okay, I need Solar Winds. And I need Lunar Tide. Okay, how do I get Solar Winds and Lunar Tide? Oh, I need a purple dragon, a blue dragon, and a green dragon. So the purple one is Luna. The blue one is Kamathalis. The green one is Neboliadrix. And then you also need solar winds. So you need Eclipse Sauce. Man, I keep pushing the wrong buttons. Meteoridon. And Solarithus. That's what you need to get those two. How do I get this yellow dragon? How do I get this red dragon? How do I get this brown dragon? It's through the eggs. Eggs are in troops. So work your way backwards. Okay, I need cosmic eggs. That'll get me the dragons. I think if you push... I don't want to do that. But anyway, you'll get one of the 6 colored dragons that you need by opening one of these. But you need 3 of them to make a weapon. Then you need the other 3 to make the other weapon. Then you need both weapons to make the big weapon. And then you need the big weapon to make the Stellarix. So it's a whole process that starts right here with these eggs. To get the Dragonite, you do Dungeon, you do Vault Event to get the Dragonite. Hopefully that helped you out. If you have any questions, let me know. Just ignore the gem dragons. If you don't have any dragons, you start with Cosmic, because Stellarix is way better. The only people that would do gem dragon is if they already had like 5 of the Diamantina dragons, and it would be just faster to get Diamantina, who's still really good until you get Stellarix. But if you're starting from scratch, you would get Stellarix first, because it's way better. Even though it costs a little more, it's just so much better. Hopefully that helps somebody out there. I don't think I've ever gone over it that in depth, but if you ever needed to figure it out on your own, just start on Stellarix and work your way backwards. I need Decaying Orbit. How do I get Decaying Orbit? Here it is. I need Solar Winds and Lunar Tide. Okay, how do I get those? Go to those. Oh, I need the 3 dragons. Okay, how do I get the dragons? Oh, you go open egg. That's how you get the dragons. How do I get the Dragonite for the eggs? It's Vault Event and Dungeon. So I hope I didn't call the wrong number. I took my electricity bill and I called the number off of the bill. So I definitely didn't call the wrong number. They might have this scheme going on where they transfer you to somebody else, but that would have to be on their end. That'd be a problem at the electric company that they transferred me to somebody else to try to sell me something else. But I didn't give anybody any information except for the first person. Or, you know, I think whatever. I might have given... They already had it, so I don't know. They, like, verified it after the first time. I accidentally called a 1-900 number. I know, they were trying to keep me on the phone. Allie says, hubby at doctor office took a business card so he could schedule an appointment from home. Receptionist told him to schedule an appointment. He had to go wait in the 20-person line. Jeez. Cables and megabits. Definitely a 1-900 number. They're not allowed to take a business card? These people are going crazy. Goody says he has to offer it because his family is held hostage till he sells X amount of processes. I know. Hey, they had to transfer me to a 1-900 number if that was the case. I didn't dial a 1-900 number. I dialed the electric company, and then they transferred me after that. So if they transferred me to a 1-900 number, I don't think it's on my bill. I did not buy the cable. What did I walk into, said Classic. I dialed a 1-900 number. My strategy for now, craft the weapon first when you have 3 of them. You could do that, yep. There's nothing wrong with that. Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. Subscribe. The 5 powers combined, they summoned Earth's greatest champion, Captain Planet. The power is yours, Planeteers! Wind, water, earth, fire, heart! Whatever it is. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the day, y'all. So, the hood. We're leaving the hood. When you drive into this place, you can just tell. Yeah. One tip I would give people if they still live here: don't park next to the dumpster. There's always screws and nails right next to it. People just throw trash everywhere. Sometimes people will be on the way to the trash with their trash bag, and they'll just leave it. Leave it in a parking spot, like 100 yards from the dumpster. Sometimes they just throw it on the ground in front of the dumpster steps. Sometimes the people just come in that don't even live here and just dump stuff in front of the dumpster. So there's always like screws and poopy and diapers and all kinds of stuff right where you would think you want to put your car. Like when you're, oh, I want to pull up as close as I can to the dumpster so I can unload stuff out of my trunk. Well, good luck with that. You're going to run over a poopy diaper, you're going to get a screw in your tire, and then you're going to step out of your car into a pile of Chef Boyardee or something. So I usually park pretty far away from the dumpster and just walk my trash bag up there. Maybe when I have the U-Haul, I'll pull right up to it, but that's because it's not mine. But yeah, don't park close to the dumpster. I would park somewhere else and just walk a little bit, because there's literal poopy on the steps yesterday. I'm not even lying. There was a nugget of poop on the steps. There's dirty diapers just open sometimes. People don't know how to pull this stupid lever. They don't know how to. It's a compactor. It should never be full, but it's overflowing with trash and poop and all kinds of stuff every week, because they don't know how to pull the lever. It looks like a push, but it's a pull, so they get very confused. I don't know if they're just not doing it because they're lazy, which is probably half of them. But the other half are just too stupid. You know, like there's a door and it's push, but they try to pull on it and they just don't go in. They walk up to a door and they're like tugging on it. And they're like, it's locked, and they walk away. That's what they do at the dumpster too. It's a pull button, which confuses them. So they don't push it. They don't pull it. So they just throw their trash, and then it builds up to where nobody can even make it to the button. Now people are throwing trash on the steps and in front of the dumpster, and then nobody can make it to the dumpster, and it happens every week. It's like this stupid, dumb cycle of people not pulling the button. It's so simple. But they walk up to the door, they tug on it, it's locked, and then they run away. Instead of just pushing and going inside. It's open. The place, it's open for business. It says open. But they go and they tug on it. They're trying to pull it. And they, it's locked. They're not here. And they walk away. So there's screws and poopy and all kinds of stuff just all over. Like the whole walkway up to the dumpster is just like a minefield of dirty diapers and screws and nails and glass. People just smash glass on the ground right there. It's awesome. Really cool. And that's just like right when you pull into the place, you get to see that. So if you choose to live here right now, it's your own fault. There's a mountain of trash. You just pull in and there's a mountain of trash just overflowing onto the steps, out into the road. It's your own fault. Why are you living here? You saw the mountain of trash as soon as you pulled in. Dirty diapers and just trash bags. People put them on top of their roof of their car, and then they'll drive away, and they won't go to the dumpster, and then the trash is just all over the road. So you get clues before you even pull in here. You're just on the road before you even pull in here. There's usually just trash bags and trash all over the road. People put it on top of their car, and then they just drive away and forget to go to the dumpster. So now the trash bag just falls in the road, and then everybody else runs it over. And there's just trash all over the road. You can tell, like, a mile down the road, you can tell not to live here. Because there's trash bags and trash all over the road. Like, oh, yeah, that place is up ahead. There's trash all over the road. They keep putting trash on their roof of their car and just driving them to work. They're driving to the gas station or wherever they're going. I did that one time, but I remembered before I pulled out. You know, and I turned around and took my trash bag. I never had it fall into the road and people hit it. But that happens all the time here. Like, even I almost did it once. But then I learned from my mistake, and I never did it again. These people just keep doing it over and over and over. Just like the pulling the button thing. They just don't do, it doesn't work. Or they just don't even try. The next thing you get to see as you pull through this neighborhood, usually, just trash everywhere. Just even past the dumpsters, just trash. Cheeto bags and pop cans and smashed glass. Like, people love to smash glass on the ground, just glass bottles, just smashing them on the ground in the middle of the road. Get to see that next. Junky cars with, like, bunch of junk in the back. Usually at least a U-Haul every other building because people are moving out so much or moving in so much. The pool that's never open. They open it for like 1 week in the summertime. That's it. There's probably a duty log floating in it, even if you go swimming. Probably gonna get a shark in your eye. Duty log just floating. I'd never swam in that pool one time because it was. I know who lives here. I'm not swimming in that pool. Duty logs floating in there. PP doo doo, and they don't even open it till the last week, and then they close it immediately because it gets contaminated after like 3 days. So the pool sucks. The dumpster's overflowing. Trash everywhere. Glass just smashed on the ground. Junky cars and trucks just overflowing with junk. Every blind, like you look up at the blinds, they're all crack house blinds, just destroyed blinds. And then they put a note on my door with my perfect blinds about how they're going to replace my blinds. But every other building all the way up to the road is destroyed, and they never replace them. But they keep putting notes on this building. Like, we're probably the best building. Like, all of our blinds are perfect. Yeah. We're probably the best building, but we're all the way in the back. So you get to see all this trash and messed up blinds on the way to come to see me. But they put notes on my door about my blinds. But there's destroyed. Like whatever you can think for blinds to be the most destroyed ever, but still hanging. That's what it looks like. Every other, at least one in every building, but like every other freaking window. Destroyed blinds, just exploded or something. Like, they threw a grenade at it. And you got, if you keep going a little bit, usually, hey, if it's not during, if it's like when the kids are out of school, you're probably going to have to like wait a minute while they all stand in the middle of the road. You're gonna run into about 5, 6, 7, 8 teenagers just standing in the road or on a bike or just standing there. They don't move. You're coming through in a car, and you could run them over, but they don't care. They just stand there and sit there and look at you like, what? You want me to move? Oh, me? You want me to move? I'm standing in the road right now, just standing here. You want me to move, though? You're driving your car on the road, but I'm standing. I was here first, idiot. Dummy. I was here first standing in the middle of the road, so I got the right of way because I'm standing here in the middle of the road with 17 other people. So you gotta wait. You just gotta wait. Just wait them out. They'll get bored eventually. They'll walk away. You can finally drive your car through. Or you can just mow them down, because that's how smart, you know? That's how smart. Like, the car would destroy you, but you're gonna stand there. Is that like, are you tough or something? Is that how tough you are? That's not smart, though. It just, like, you know? You're gonna get run over by a car one of these days. Somebody's gonna fly around the corner that's not me or somebody smart. Because there's other people drive. Those people are driving too. So one day they meet. They meet. It happens quite frequently. I see ambulance, fire truck. Somebody got hit by a car because somebody that doesn't care, that's flying around the corner in their rented Charger. They're flying around the corner in their rented Charger doing burnouts and stuff. They keep going. Boom. They scored 500 points. You know? So what are you doing? That's not... You're dumb. That's why you're doing that. Get out of the road. What are you standing there for? You might have to wait. You might have to wait like 10 minutes for them to saunter out of the road. Or if they're about to cross, they just cross anyway. Even if you were coming first. It doesn't matter. And they just kind of look at you and do a little strut. Right across the middle of the road while you're trying to drive. They don't care. They slow down pretty much. They don't speed up. Like, if a car's coming and I'm already going, I'll, like, jog across the road, you know? These people, like, slow down. And, like, go to a little saunter and kind of look at you. Yeah. Maybe they stop and do a little jig, a dance, a little two-step. Just do a little show for you. So you gotta wait. Then if they're not in the middle of the road, they're standing on the corner. So you gotta go by, like, tons of, like, giant groups of people stand on every corner. Sometimes, you know, I'm being a little I'm just exaggerating a little bit, but it does happen and you will see it. And it's like every other day, probably. Giant group of kids on this corner, or whatever, teenagers, 20-year-olds, whatever they are. Giant group on this corner. You might go by like 3 giant groups on your way to wherever your destination is. What else? Yeah, it's people doing burnouts and donuts and stuff in the middle of the night. People screaming help, 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 help in the middle of the night at like 2, 4 a.m. People shooting firecrackers out of their butt at it's not July. It's not July 4th. It's not any holiday. It's just some random day. Random night during the week. Shooting fireworks. You know, having pellet gun fights or whatever. Fully masked up with like a mask over their face, a hood on, so you can't tell who it is. Just shooting pellet guns everywhere, hitting everybody's property. Just playing, I guess. But you can't even tell who it is, so... There's cameras everywhere, but they don't, for some reason, same reason they don't get out of the middle of the road. They don't stop doing anything just because there's 20 cameras from here to the office. I guess they don't think about it. They don't think about it that they're on 18 cameras right now, whatever they're doing. They don't care, I guess. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have a camera. They just do whatever anyway. They're just not thinking about it. They can't think a minute ahead in their life. So they still just do whatever, even though there's probably 18 cameras on them at any one time. Literally, I've counted them. There's so many cameras. Every other house here has a camera. That should tell you something, right? What else? What else? Oh, the maintenance people love to put notes on your door, and like the last note I got was about my blinds, which are perfect. There's no reason for them to come in, but they gave a note. They're gonna come in from this time. Okay, so it was like 2 days. They're gonna come fix my blinds from sometime between Wednesday at 9 a.m. to sometime Thursday at 5 p.m. So when they give notice, sometimes they'll give it for an entire week or 2-3 days, which is they're probably not allowed to do that, but they do it anyway. So normally they have to give like 24 hours notice. You have to come in at a certain time that day, or else you don't come in. They just say, "Oh, we'll be in sometime next week. Here's your note. Here's your notice, buddy. We'll be in some." They did that one time. I'm not even exaggerating. They gave a note where we're coming in sometime next week. At some point, some random person in a random car is going to show up randomly. Why? Maybe just only your kids are home, and knock on your door in a creepy white van at some point next week. Whenever. You just be prepared. At some point next week, at some time. That's the kind of crap they pull here. It's crazy. That's nuts. If you have a kid at home by themselves and you're trying to tell them who's coming, or you want to be there, or you want to not have the kid not there, well, it's a whole week. You better leave your house for a whole week then. This could be at any time in the next week. But the last one I got was just for 2 days. That was nice. Some point in the next 2 days, we're coming in for nothing. Even though your blinds are fine. They ended up not coming in, but it's still like annoying to get a note on your door. They just give them out to everybody, and then they only go in like 3 of them. So everybody has to worry about it, but then they only go in like 3 of them. Super annoying. They got like different maintenance men every freaking month. They never have the same dude, so you never know who is coming in. It'd be nice to know, like, hey, that's Brad. Here he comes. No, it's just different guy, different guy, different guy, different guy, different guy. What happened was the government, that's what happened. And I'm not going to say much more other than that. But the people that pay full price are flocking and leaving. And then, you know, you got the assisted whatever people that are filling this place up pretty good. And most people are leaving that aren't on that. What else? What other cool stuff happens around here? People just backing out of their spots, don't even look. I'm going backwards, I got the right of way. You're on the main road, you're already going straight on the main road, driving your car. But I'm going backwards all of a sudden, I got the right of way. Yeah, people going backwards have the right of way all the time in every facet of life, right? If you're going in reverse in your car, you have the right of way, right? All the time. You're pulling out of a parking spot. You're supposed to wait. Look left, look right, keep waiting, waiting. You never have the right of way. You're pulling out of a parking spot. You never, ever have the right of way pulling out of a parking spot. If somebody's already on the road, they have the right of way. They're already out there. They already did that. You're behind in the process. You're pulling out. You just got into your car, you're pulling out. You never have the right of way pulling out of a parking spot. Never. Never, ever. So you never back out in front of somebody and make them wait. That's stupid. You're a dummy. You never have the right of way going in reverse in your car. Just think of it that way. Even if you're a backer inner, you still don't have the right of way. It doesn't matter. You don't just get to pull out in front of people and hope they stop. That's not how driving works. That person's already going. They're already up to speed. They're already on the road. They have the right of way. You don't get to pull out in front of them and hope they stop. That's not how it works. You wait for them to go by, and then you pull out when it's safe. You don't just pull out in front of them and make them slam their brakes on and honk their horn. Then you flip them off because they honk their horn. You're stupid. You're the dumbest person in the world. I can't believe how stupid and dumb you are for pulling out in front of somebody and then getting mad because they honk their horn at you, so you flip them off. You're the dumbest person in the world flipping them off for pulling out in front of them. They should have just hit you with their car and sued you. That's what they should have done. They should have just ran you over. You know? Some people need to be taught a lesson. One of these days I'm going to get my old junker back, and I dare somebody to pull in front of me anywhere, because I'm just going to keep going and I'm going to run into you. And it's going to be your fault. You're going to find out how the freaking road works when it's your fault. When the police say it's your fault, the insurance company says it's your fault, the court says it's your fault, everybody says it's your fault for pulling out in front of somebody that was already freaking moving. Duh. But some people need to be taught a lesson, I guess. I'm going to go get my old junker, and I'm going to wait. I'm going to hope. I can't wait till somebody pulls out in front of me and backs out in front of me in their stupid parking spot. So I'm going to hit the gas. I'm no longer going to hit the brake. And then it's going to be your fault, and you're going to pay for my junker with your stupid brain and your weird thoughts of how things work. It's not how it works. Why do you think you going in reverse, you have the right of way, and we should all slam our brakes on and wait for you to pull out? It doesn't make sense. You're coming from a stop. You just started your car. How do you automatically have the right? Because you're the main character of the world? That doesn't make sense. See how mad I get about driving? That's why it doesn't matter that I'm moving, because I can always rant and rave about driving. I feel like I'm good at driving. I know how to drive. The one thing people did say is about if you have cameras with the yellow lights, that's fine, but I have 0 cameras, so I'm living in my world where I have 0 cameras. There's no cameras, so I'm allowed to go through a yellow light. I'm not worried about it, 0%. There's no cameras, so it doesn't matter. Dude, they could, man. Around here, Crow, there's so many people. I can't believe it hasn't happened yet. So many things that haven't happened yet. Kids just wandering around by themselves, 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old. Best case scenario, there's like a 10-year-old watching like a 5-year-old. But a lot of the time, it's not even that. It's like a 8-year-old watching a 4-year-old, or a 7-year-old watching a 3-year-old, or a random 4 or 5-year-old just running around by themselves. I can't believe something hasn't happened yet, other than them getting hit by cars, because that does happen. Other than that, I can't believe something else hasn't happened yet. And thank the Lord it hasn't, but it's crazy. And then people could just, you could knock on anybody's door and just say you're maintenance, I bet. I bet. Because they have a different maintenance guy all the time. They're putting notes on everybody's door all the time. So nobody would even know. You could just knock on somebody's door and say you're maintenance and just go in their house. That's how dangerous how they do things around here is. Just your kids could be home. Knock, 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 maintenance. And if it is maintenance, they're just going to come on in, though. So I guess if they don't just come on in, don't let them in. Would be my strat. Yeah, they love that government check, bro. Because it's like automatic. It's guaranteed. Like the people that have to pay full price, they don't know. Are you going to pay or not? It's like month to month. Are they going to have to evict you? Are you going to pay? They're not sure. They love that government check, though. Because they know it's coming every single month. So they want all those people here. Which, nothing against it. If you got to go on that. The goal should be to get off it, though. Not to be on it forever. Some people some people have to be, I get it, like you're disabled or something. Like, I'm not saying those people. Like, the people that are able-bodied, that are on government assistance, their goal should be to get off it one day. Not to, like, do everything they can do to stay on it. Like, I can't get a job. Then I'll lose my assistance. Well, are you going to be on it forever? Like, what are you going to do when you're 50 or 60 or 70? You're just going to be on... You don't have any aspiration. You don't want to be anything in life. You just want to stay on government assistance your whole life? Like, that's crazy. Like, have some goals in life. Like, do something. Try to get off of that. Like, that'd be an accomplishment. Be like, yeah, I used to be, but now I'm not. You know, I got off of it. Like, I get it if you're disabled or something. Like, you can't. Like, you can't. But if you're able-bodied and for some reason you're on assistance, like, your goal should be to get off of that, not to do everything you can to stay on it. That seems like around here, it's just do everything you can to stay on it. I can't get a job. I'd get off. Somebody literally said that. Like, if I go working, they're going to take away my assistance. That's what they say. Somebody's watching me. Yeah, you might call them gangs. Yeah. One cool thing, though, is one of my kids is friends with, like, all the bad kids. So, you know, somebody said one day, like, maybe it's my kid out there secretly doing things. I never see him, though. I see everybody else. Like, he's not out there causing trouble. He's just friends with everybody. So I'm lucky in that. That's how I made it through. That's how I survived here. You know what I mean? One of my kids is friends with, like, all the bad kids. So, we don't get targeted, basically. So that's how I got lucky with that. Yeah, he might be. I don't know. He could be the leader. Maybe just sending people out to do things. But that's how I feel, anyway. That's why people don't mess with us too much. It's like the little kids that mess with us. The little kids don't know any better. But, like, the teenagers don't, because, you know, they're going to have to answer to it. Probably. I have nothing to do with it, but I'm sure something... Yeah. Anyway. So that's my last, probably not my last. Like, I'm sure I'll have one. I could still reminisce, but, I can't think of much else. Just, it's annoying. It was annoying living here. It was cool at first, and it just got worse and worse and worse and worse. My most immediate neighbors are cool. It's just like the whole entire place. Like, nobody stays at their own house, right? So it doesn't matter if, like, your next door neighbor's cool or your other next door neighbor's cool, because they're not the only ones. Like, everybody's coming all the time and doing stuff in front of your house. Whether it's a little kid or a teenager, they could just be smoking pot right in front of your house. And it's just kind of annoying. Or it's little kids, like, playing football right in front of your house, in your yard, looking in your windows, making your dog bark, knocking on your door and running, you know, kicking your back door, you know, jumping on your car. Every annoying thing you could think of, like, you could try to ignore it if you want to. Like, if you have a junker and you don't care, like, that's the best. Move here if you have a car you don't care about at all. Put on some noise-canceling headphones. Go to the back room, because you'll still hear them even with those on. And turn the fan on, the shower on, turn it up as loud as it'll go, and maybe you can ignore some of those things. But most people can't, because like the main, like the main bedroom's like in the front of the house, and then all the action's right there, like right there. So, you know, it's crazy. People setting fireworks off like right next to your car. Not even taking it somewhere smart. It's like a lot of stupidity. There's a big patch of grass on a hill where everybody could play, but they don't. They play in the middle of the street. They play right in front of other people's houses. They play stupid places. If you want to set off fireworks, which you're not allowed to, but if you're going to break the rules and set off fireworks, go right there where there's no cars. There's like overflow parking. There's a big grass hill. Like, go over there. Why are you setting them off in the middle of the road right here? Right where a bunch of people are, probably some of them sleeping. People work. Some people work during the day. Some people work during the night. They don't think about that. They don't care. But I better get out of here, y'all. I'm way over. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. We can talk about it more once I move. Like, I'm sure I'll remember. But the guy on the phone was the thing that really got me going yesterday. But I gotta go. I got a ton of stuff to do today. I got, like, appointments, and gotta go to the bank, and gotta keep packing and moving and stuff. Gotta get the keys. And then I gotta be here to get kids off the bus. I gotta pick people up. I gotta meet other people to get certain things. We gotta pick up other things. U-Haul coming in a day or two. I gotta get out of here. But yeah, we'll see ya. Have a good one. Thanks for being here. Last stream of the month, most likely. Last stream from the hood. Will I do a pre-recorded video between now and the end of the month? Probably not, but if I do, you know, hopefully you watch it. It might be Monday. Probably not. But I should be back in a week or so. I always say a little bit longer than it actually should be. Like, hopefully everything goes super smooth and perfect and I'm back on, like, Tuesday or Wednesday. But could be Friday, could be the next Monday, I don't know. Thanks for being here today. Crow, Sana, Mark, Goody, Chad, Juan. We got Crow, we got Yoke. We got Jets. We got Crow, we got Bridia. We got Mark, we got Yoke, Bridia, Crow, Classic, Vishal, Goody, Ali, MJK, Jets, Vishal, Classic, Sana, Goody, Ali, Rain Man, Ali with the gifted, thank you so much. Went to Vishal, then he got notified, then he came to the stream. That's freaking awesome. We got Mark, Goody, Jets, Crow, Chad, Sana, Anita with the gifted, thank you so much. Chad with a 2 with a 2. Yeah, I do need to hydrate, huh? Sana with another one bites the Mark with the 2, thumbs up. I gifted out my 5, so I did. It's the last stream and it happened, so that's good. Funky Town, JM Ricks, OG Thursday. Sana was first, OG was second, Mark was third, it looks like. Alright, y'all, appreciate you. Don't forget about me. You know how YouTube is. They'll try to make you forget about me. Even if you, like, in your heart, you don't want to forget about me, you know? It's not even up to you a little bit. You have to, like, come to my channel to make sure, yeah? YouTube is gonna, like, bury me. They already don't like me. They're already kind of burying me. I'm going to take a break. They're going to bury me even more. So it's going to be harder to find me, but I should be back in like a week. So that's why I'm letting you know over and over again. Because they're going to kill me for just taking days off. Because that's YouTube for you. But yeah, I'll have fun packing and moving. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, thank you for the well wishes. I'll see y'all. Have a good one. You can hit me up in the comments. I might check Discord a little bit. I won't be totally out of contact, but I'm sure like for a little period of time I won't have any internet. But I don't know. We'll see. Just hit me up in the comments if you need me. And I'll see y'all. Have a good one. Thank you so much for being here. Peace out.